Can you see Mr. Aaron Burr, sir?
Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes and we keep living anyway.
I got that for Christmas last year because my sister knows how into Hamilton I am. Hey guys, Dora here, and today I will be doing the books I'll probably never read tag. So without further ado, let's just jump into the book tag. Question number 1 is a hyped book you have no interest in reading. And for this one, it's going to be a very surprising book. Some of you will probably be mad at me for the reason I chose not to read it either. And that book is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Sapia. I think that's how you say her name. Did I just go all Mexican on it? Sorry. Like I said, the reason might be a little surprising, and that is when I checked it out of my library, it was really big and the print was really small. I'm sorry. I already have to use glasses to read, and if I can't read them with my glasses on, we have a problem. Either the print is too small or my glasses have stopped working and I'm blinder than I thought. And I know what you all thinking. Dora, just get the ebook. I don't use my iPad to read anymore. I don't know. I've just been on this kick where I want to read physical books only. And no offense, I loved ebooks. They were convenient, but now that I have the time to just read physical books, I want to read physical books. Question number 2 is a popular series that you have no interest in finishing / starting. And some of these books are kind of surprising and some aren't. Like, surprising, I have no interest in starting / finishing any of the Rick Riordan series of Heroes of Olympus, I think it's called. Like, I read The Lightning Thief, I liked it, I have nothing against it. I don't know, it just didn't capture my attention like I thought it would, and since I'm not gonna read that one, that means I won't be starting any of the other ones because I've heard that they all intertwine with each other and they're the same characters or something like that. Either way, like I said, not finishing / not starting those. And this one might be a little surprising if you've seen my Christmas book haul, and I believe also the Coffee book tag, I talk about it a little bit. And that book series is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I know what you're thinking. It's like, Dora, what are you thinking? That's like an awesome series. And it is. The reason I will not be continuing on though, A Torch Against the Night just didn't do it justice to the series. Like, book number 1 was fantastic. I loved it. That book was amazing. But A Torch Against the Night, like, I was so disappointed in that sequel. And it was so disappointing that I'm just not continuing on with the next book. And they recently got a cover change too, so you know how I feel about cover change. I don't like them. Though I will say that the covers are kind of gorgeous. So many cover changes, my god. First, it was this. Then, it was this. And now, it's this. It's just like, for the 4th book, are we getting another cover change? Are we? Another series I will not be finishing is Marie Lu's The Young Elites trilogy. I will not be finishing that series because, again, I was so disappointed with how the 2nd book was, and I couldn't. It's not happening. I'm not even gonna force myself to read that last book. And another popular series that I have no interest in starting is The Thousandth Floor. I probably said that wrong. The Thousandth Floor. I will not be starting that series. I have no idea what it's about. I've heard a lot of people rave about it, but I have absolute no interest in starting it. Like, it's just not happening. I think I heard someone saying that it was kind of like Gossip Girl. I mean, I watched the first episode of Gossip Girl, and it's just not my show. I didn't like it. I don't like Gossip Girl, and that is why I will not be doing that book. And that's probably not the right thing to say. I will not be reading that book. Question number 3 is a classic you have no interest in reading. I never really liked classics. The only classic I ever enjoyed reading in school was Of Mice and Men and To Kill a Mockingbird. Those are practically the only ones that I actually enjoyed reading. I read Wuthering Heights when Booktubeathon started that first year, but the one book that I despised with every set of my being, that I decided to spark notes because reading the book just burned my eyes out. And this is actually a classic that a lot of people like, and I'm probably gonna be burned at the stake here, but the book I have no interest in ever reading, or ever rereading for that matter, is The Great See, I don't even, my mouth doesn't even want to say it. The Great Gatsby by F. Something Fitzgerald. There you go. I've said it. Stop throwing rocks at me, people. I know I can feel them. I can feel them through the screen. oh my gosh, just thinking about it gets me all riled up. When I first started reading it, I was like, okay, it's a good book. It's gonna be fine, you know? I can pull through it. I can push myself to read it. But as we got to the Gatsby, oh, I'm in love with Daisy. You know, let's have this secret feelings affair. And I'm just like, no. Daisy and Gatsby, those two were just, so annoying. So annoying that it just made me want to throw up. I feel nice to say that. Again, stop throwing rocks at me, people. Question number 4. A genre that you're not interested in reading. For the most part, I read practically everything except erotica or 50 Shades of Grey. Didn't think that was its own genre. Well, it is. It's erotica, fanfic of Twilight. Oh yeah, and also I don't read fan fiction. It's a very unknown territory for me and I don't know where to start. And the genre that I will not be reading anytime soon, or probably practically never since I got my fill of it a few years ago, and that is dystopian. That genre got way out of control. It got out of control way too fast and I'm done with that shit. Question number 5. A book on your shelf you know you will probably never read. And I do. I have a book that I know I will probably never read. It's somewhere here. I reorganized my shelves so everything's everywhere. I have no idea where it is. Right there. The book I have no interest in ever reading is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I've been really candid about this book and why I bought it. I bought it because of its cover. This was a cover buy. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, how can you not say this is not gorgeous? So when Booktubeathon rolled in, I was like, I'll finally get to it. You know, beautiful cover. It must be a beautiful story inside too. I went in with that optimism. No, see, if you see my Booktubeathon day 1 vlog, you know that was not the case. The author decided to use some type of jargon. You know, maybe it's her own language that she made up, or it's a language that she studied for years, but either way, the jargon had no explanation whatsoever. So I kept reading and I thought to myself, well maybe towards the end, because I know that the Wrath and the Dawn, if you go to the very back, it has a glossary of all these words and what they mean. I go to the very end of the book and lo and behold, there is no index or glossary. If you're gonna use jargon, don't expect your readers to already know what they mean. Gotta be precise. At least for me, that's what I like. I like preciseness. I like to know what I'm going into. I expect the explanation to be the next sentence or to have an index at the very back. That's all I'm asking as a reader. Who's with me? I mean, I even went to Google. Google didn't even know that shit either. So yeah, that is the books I'll probably never read. As always, you're welcome to give me your answers to these questions down in the description box below, or make a video yourself. I tag you. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Are you a member, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure, sir. My name is Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard you're something in the Princeton College. Okay, you know what? We're done.